Hello, folks. This is Old Freedom again. I hope everyone had a happy and blessed Memorial Day. I was out of town for a few days, but I just want to let you know, although I had a good time way out of town in two different directions over the course of about 5 days, what I've seen and heard is stomach turning. And the title of this is God is a Negro's only hope, and another 6-month-old baby was shot by a jackass and murdered. I just want to tell you, poverty breeds crime, and increased poverty breeds excessive crime. Let me just tell you, all the weekend we were hearing about murders, shootings, robbery. One guy, an old lady staying by herself, they broke in her apartment, really beat her savagely, and stole a little bit of money she had in her house. An old lady. And they used guns on her. What is the matter with you niggas? What's the matter with you? Do you understand that? You are a commodity. And it's not just you, it's the blacks, most of the minority groups, the Spanish and poor whites. They are wiping out the middle class. But here is why you're let me tell you, before I say that, the government, Congress want to wipe out or redo the food stamp program. You already know here in this state, it's just about gone. They know that there's no jobs, and the only job that they're bringing in is $8 an hour jobs. And you know what $8, $40 a week. You know what that is, 52 weeks a year, right? Well, I'm not going to go there. That's below the poverty level. There's something deranged about these career politicians like John Boehner and Mitch McConnell and Eric Cantor who make $190,000 to $200,000 a year and will vote against them raising the minimum wage at least above the poverty level. That you can't make $12, $14, or $15 an hour. Don't you think that there's something deranged about that? Yet you people just keep right on voting. And right now, let me tell you, they're coming for you because they're doing the same thing to the poor. Don't you know why they're putting up privatized prisons? I can't go into it now, but I'll just give you a little brief synopsis of it. There's a whole list of names. They're making $20 to $30 to $40 to $50 million, at least 20% higher in the privatized prison building business than they are in the regular stock exchange. They're outperforming them in leaps and bounds. Matter of fact, that's the new hottest thing to get into, because privatized prisons are on the New York Stock Exchange. They want you selling drugs. They want you in prison. They know if you're poor, you can't afford a doctor. They know that. Don't you understand? These people have stock in these congressmen and women have stock in these companies. They want you sick and dying because you'll have treatments and you have to pay. And when you don't have any insurance, you're paying much more money for health and being treated than a person with insurance, because they know the insurance company will never stand for it. But back to what I'm saying. Let me tell you a little bit about you're raping and murdering all over the place, and you won't come to God at all. What did Jesus say in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14? If my people, which are called by my name, will turn from their wicked ways. Wait a minute. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and forgive their sins and heal their land. But you don't want Jesus. You got this God. You have this God. You're worshiping this one and you're worshiping that one, and you're worse off than anybody else, than all the other races in America. And matter of fact, let me give you a little something off of research. Asians. 1 out of every 10 Asians own their own business, and their median income is $57,000. And whites, 1 out of every 34 whites own their own business, and their median income is about 53,000. Spanish, yeah, Spanish. 1 out of every 34 own their own business. Their median income about 34 to 35,000. Blacks, as disgraceful as you already can guess, 1 out of every 104 own their own business. And what's their median income? About $19,000, below the poverty level. We don't own a thing. And you're murdering and you're killing each other, and they want you there because so they can send you to, you won't work on your own, but they'll send you, they want you to kill each other so they can send you to prison and work in their privatized prisons and work for nothing. They're not trying to help you. Don't you understand? They're career politicians. They could care less. But you don't want God, huh? That's why I say Black America is finished. You won't unite, you won't pray to God, and you won't repent, but you've got all these different strange religions. But you won't pray to the God of heaven. You won't ask Jesus to help you, though, huh? Okay. Remember this. Old Freedom tried to tell you. If we don't repent and ask God to come in our life and save us, we are going into extinction. Because the women are having abortions left and right. Repent. Repent. God is a black man's only hope. You've tried everything else. Pray, saints. Pray for our people and the poor everywhere. Because America have a war on the poor, and they have practically wiped their shoes on the Constitution. They know very well what they're doing. It is no accident. Poverty produces crime, and they know this. God bless.